Hey there, I'm Ari from the Tech Buyers Guru, and I've got another product review for you here on the channel today. This time around, I'm checking out the Jet 75 cordless vac from Samsung, along with the Clean Station that I have right over here. It may look like a sleek, high-powered desktop PC, but it's in fact part of this vacuum bundle, and I'll be explaining to you how it works later on in this video. But first, I have to disclose that this is sponsored content. That means that Amazon and Samsung have actually supported the channel both monetarily and with the provision of this free sample for review, but as always, I will be giving you my honest opinion. Now, looking back a little bit in terms of the channel's history, I have actually reviewed a number of vacuums, but they've all been robotic vacuums. They go around the room, get stuck sometimes, they're kind of fun to watch, and they do a decent job cleaning. What I realized after reviewing all those, and frankly using some of them regularly in my home, is that they aren't the vacuums that I turn to every day. That would be this Shark Ninja, very well loved Duo Clean cordless vac. Now, I've never reviewed that on the channel, but there are newer products out there, and I thought, well, I'll take this opportunity to share with you my impressions of this new Jet 75 from Samsung to see if it matches my experience with the Shark product and how it compares to the robotic vacuums as well. One of the things I did notice about robotic vacuums, in addition to them getting stuck often, is that they're pretty slow to get easy jobs done. For instance, say my kids drop some cereal on the ground. If I put my robotic vacuum down on my kitchen floor to clean that up, it'll take 5 or 10 minutes. It'll get stuck under the table, in between the chair legs. It's just not worth it when I can take out a cordless vac and do it in 30 seconds. And that's why I think that cordless vacs have a lot of potential in every household. Now, of course, I used to use a corded vac, with a canister dragging along on the floor, and it was just such a pain to get out. I never really wanted to do vacuuming. With a cordless vac, vacuuming can actually be fun. And with these high-powered lithium-ion batteries you get in modern cordless vacs, you can actually do a lot of work without having to stop to recharge. Now, there are a lot of adapters here, and this is typical Samsung. I reviewed one of the robotic vacuums. It came with a lot of accessories. Samsung is really into accessories, and I'll do my best to explain what each of these does. There's, first of all, an all-around brush right here called a Turbo Action brush. This is for all surfaces, so it'll work on carpet, it'll work on hardwood floors. It's kind of the universal brush that most vacuums come with. Samsung also provides the soft action brush. Now, this is designed for hardwood floors and tiles. It gets really close to the surface, gets that dust up, but isn't designed for carpets. It'll snag on carpets. So this is a really specialized tool, and I appreciate that Samsung includes that. They know that different surfaces will be cleaned better with different appliances, and that's why they include both of these heads. But then there's one more here, and I thought, well, why do I need a mini motorized head? And then I realized this is actually for bedding and upholstery. And I thought, this is brilliant. There've been so many times when I've taken my cordless vac or even my corded vac and thrown it up on top of my sofa to vacuum my sofa. And I've always thought to myself, this is sort of embarrassing. Like, if someone saw me doing this, they'd call me out for it. Like, you're not supposed to vacuum your sofa, right? That's really awkward. Well, Samsung makes you feel better about it by including a specific head that works perfectly for that purpose. And you actually just attach it directly to the vacuum, just like that. So cleaning that comforter that you don't want to throw in the wash, or cleaning your sofa that you can't throw in the wash, this is going to be a great appliance. And I appreciate Samsung innovating in the household space with all of these extensions and adapters. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a closer look at what comes in the box, everything that's out here on the bench, because frankly, it's too much for me to explain all at once. And then I'll put this to the test in my house and tell you what I think of it. So let's jump into it now. The Jet 75 has a very sleek appearance. It's very easy to operate with simple switches that allow you to pull the dustbin off, and then you can twist the filter out so that you can empty that dustbin. Of course, if you're going to be using the Clean Station, the process of emptying is completely different. You use a different canister that comes with the Clean Station itself, and it has a bottom that will pop open when you insert it into the station. So you can see how it's different than the standard dustbin that comes with the Jet 75. So it will operate just the same way. It's just different in terms of how it empties. That means it attaches to the Jet 75 vacuum the same way as the standard dustbin, and it's what I'll use in my testing. Now, to get ready, of course, I pre-charged the lithium-ion battery, and you can see how it works. You just press that power button on the top. It's very easy to reach with your thumb, and there are 3 speeds: high, mid, and min, with mid being the default setting. Now, I'll get this set up for floor use by attaching the extension wand here, and then using the turbo action brush. This is the general purpose brush, which is the universal brush you want to use for a mix of flooring. And I'm going to give you a quick look at the clean station here. I'll show you how it operates once I'm done vacuuming, but this is pretty simple to use. And inside there is a vacuum bag. That does mean you'll eventually need to replace them, and I did find that they weren't in stock on Amazon. All right, let's get to cleaning. And I did not stage this. This is a real world mess deposited by my kids. Here's where my robot vacuums always get stuck. Now I've switched to the soft action brush to get a deeper clean on my hardwood floors. Again, this is a real world mess. The Jet 75 slim profile made it great for getting underneath this cabinet. And my wife was very impressed with the mini motorized tools use on the sofa. The Jet 75 also includes a few unpowered accessories like this crevice tool. Now starting here with an empty canister, let's see how much I can pick up from my daughter's bedroom floor. Clearly the Jet 75 could get the job done, pulling up a whole lot of debris from this carpet. Now one of the tough parts about using a bagless vacuum typically is all the dust that will be released when you empty the canister. But take a look at how the clean station works. So of course there's all the dust from my daughter's bedroom floor, and what's going to happen is that this clean station will actually pull it out of the canister and I won't have to deal with that dust at all. Well, there you have it. It's a clean getaway with the Jet 75 and the clean station. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below. And as always, I'm Ari from the Tech Buyers Guru.